The question says give IUPAC names of the following compounds. For these compounds we have to write the IUPAC name. Okay, we have the first compound. It is quite interesting compound. It has some contradiction. Let me share that one. The structure we have, we can see benzene ring is there. Into the benzene ring, one branch, small branch group is attached, in which how many carbon are there? 3 carbon. 1 and it is 2 and it is 3 carbon is there. In general we have learned, the chain which is having more number of carbon is considered as a parent chain. Now if you see in the benzene ring how many carbon are present, in this case we have 6 carbon, and in this branching you can see how many carbon are there? 3 carbon is there. Okay, so in general you can see since it has less number of carbon and benzene has more number of carbon, benzene is supposed to behave as a act as a parent chain. Benzene is supposed to be considered as a parent chain. But in NCERT answer, in NCERT answer they have considered this propyl group as a parent chain. Okay, so it is a contradiction, means the chain which is having a less number of carbon is considered as a parent chain and it is considered as a branch in the answer based on the NCERT answer. Okay, we understand if this chain which is having less number of carbon in comparison to the benzene ring, if it has a functional group, let's say if I mention this is the benzene ring is there, and in this case you can see one we have parent chain, but here we have the functional group, then you can consider it as a parent chain because functional group priority functional group is present here. Okay, and you can consider it as a branch. Okay, it's a branch group. But in this case you can see there is no any priority functional group, but still it is considered as a parent chain. Based on that answer is given. See how it is given. This is the first carbon and this is the second carbon, this is the third carbon is there. We start numbering from the numbering in such way in the parent chain so that the branching should get the minimum number. So you can see we got one phenyl. So if you write according to NCERT answer, we have one phenyl. We have one phenyl. Considered it as a group. And how many carbon are there? 3 carbons. We write propane is there. Propane. So name is what? One phenyl propane. In general, the rules which we have learned, the name of this compound is supposed to be, okay, the name of this compound is supposed to be, we have the benzene ring, and you can see this is what we have straight chain, there is no branching. If the straight chain is there, we mention N-propyl. Okay, it is N-propyl, and this is the parent chain, we have benzene is there. Okay, benzene. This name is also there in the reference book. If you see N-propylbenzene, if in the Google if you search, what is the chemical formula of N-propylbenzene, they will give this chemical formula. But in NCERT they considered it as a parent chain. That is the contradiction actually. Why? Because it has less number of carbon in comparison to the number of carbon present in the benzene ring. Anyway, move on to the next compound. Next we have B part is there. 1, 2, 3, 4. CN is there, and this is what group is there. Okay, alkyl group. So this is the priority functional group. We start numbering from here. It is 1. Keep in mind we include this functional group and consider it as a first carbon because it has carbon 1, 2, it is 3, and it is 4, and it is 5 is there. Okay, so you can see to the third carbon we have alkyl group, so we can mention 3 methyl is there. 3 methyl. Okay, 3 methyl is there, and total number of carbon in the parent chain, how many? 5 are there. We can say pentane is there. Pentane, and this CN is there. For this we use a suffix that is nitrile. We have nitrile is there. Pentane nitrile is there. Okay, pentane nitrile. So name of this compound is what? 3 methyl pentane and nitrile. Okay, now move on to the next one. We have C. In this case, how many carbon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So heptane is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is there. Okay. Now you can see 1, 2, 3 to the third carbon, alkyl group. 1, 2. You can see we have alkyl group is there. Okay. Now which side we should start numbering? Parent chain we have. We can see how many carbon are there? 7 carbon are there. Okay, either I should start numbering from here or from this side. So we always do the numbering in such way so that the branch group should get the minimum number. So you can see 1 2 3 to the third carbon branching is coming, so I start numbering from this side. 1, it is 2, it is 3, it is 4, and it is 5, and it is 6, and it is 7 is there. Making sense? So this side numbering is proper because you can see this is getting second number. So branching you can see to the second carbon to the fifth carbon. Okay, to the second carbon as well as fifth carbon, same group are there. So we can mention this is what 2 5. It is 2 5, and we have dimethyl is there because both group are methyl group. 2 5 dimethyl. And in the parent chain how many carbon are there? 7 carbon are there. So simply we can mention this is what heptane is there. Heptane single bond is there. So 2 5 dimethyl heptane. That is the name. Move on to the next one. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So again we are getting in D case 7 carbon. 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 is there. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, 1 2 3 to the third carbon 2 halogens are attached and both halogens are different. No problem, but it is easier for the naming because we have to start numbering from this side. If we start numbering from this side, then it will get higher value. Okay, so start numbering. It is what 1, it is 2, it is 3, 4, and it is 5, 6, and it is 7 is there. Okay, so you can see to the third carbon 2 halogens are attached. Then we have to arrange them in the alphabetical order. This is what chlorine. So it is starting from C. It is bromine is there. Starting from B is there. Okay. So alphabetical order. First of all we have to write Br. So we mentioned this is what 3 bromo is there. 3 bromo. Okay. Next what we have 3 chloro. 3 bromo, 3 chloro. Follow alphabetical orders. And then parent chain is there. In the parent chain how many carbon? 7 carbon are there. Then we can mention it is what heptane is there. Heptane. Okay, we got heptane. So 3 bromo, 3 chloro, heptane. Okay, interesting. Move on to the next compound. We have E. In this case, you can see aldehyde is there. We have Cl. Okay, and 1 2 3 carbon are there. 3 carbon, and this is H is present and double bond is there. This is what aldehyde. So for aldehyde suffix is what al. We start, since it is highly priority group, we start numbering from this side. 1 2 and it is 3 is there. We do not consider because it is not a carbon. It is a group attached to the parent chain. Okay, in the parent chain how many carbon are there? 3 carbon. 1 3 and okay 1 2 3. So now this is what you can see to the third carbon we have Cl group is attached. We can mention 3 chloro is there. 3 chloro, and then we have how many carbon in the parent chain? 3 chloro. How many carbon? 3 carbons. We can say prop. We can say prop 1 al also we can mention. Otherwise we can mention propanal because this group is at the end. So propanal is there. Okay, al is the suffix for this aldehyde group, functional group. Keep in mind we write propane 3 carbon, and al is there. When we combine we remove e and then we get a propanal is there. So this is what we get. So name of this compound we got 3 chloropropanal. Yeah, prop 1 al. Okay, sorry. Now we move on to the last compound. We have Cl2, CH2OH. So we have CH is there. In this case, you can see Cl is attached, and then we have CH2, and this is OH is there. OH obviously is a highly priority functional group. So we start numbering from here. 1 and 2 is there. Okay. So then these are the branching Cl. You can see to the same carbon, very interesting compound is there. To the same carbon, 2 halogens are attached. Okay. So you can see we can mention 2 and comma 2 is there. Okay, and we mentioned 2 2 dichloro. Why 2 2 dichloro? Because 2 halogens are attached to the same carbon. So 2 2 means 2 halogens are there, and 2 2 so means to the second carbon 2 halogens are attached. 2 2 dichloro, and in the parent chain how many carbon are there? We have 2 carbon. So we can mention ethane, and this is all is there, ethanol. Okay, in the 2 carbon we are getting ethane is there, and the suffix for OH is what all is there. When we attach we remove E, then from here we get ethanol is there, ethanol. Yeah, ethane 1 all also we can mention. Okay, so name of this compound is 2,2-dichloroethanol. If you like this video, please share and subscribe to the channel.